Hi, Shrivali.
Hi, Shanti.
So, in this call, we are going to see how Pytorch is going to help for machine learning. At the same time, how Pytorch applications can be migrated to Azure Generative AI services. Okay. So, that
Mm-hmm.
is the objective of this session. Okay. So, first, let us go through what is Pytorch. Pytorch is an open source machine learning library developed by Facebook's AI Research Lab. It is known for its flexibility, easy of use, dynamic computational graph capabilities, making it a popular choice for researchers and developers working on deep learning projects. Here, when Facebook developed it,
Mm-hmm.
they more concentrate on the predictive analytics and also personalization. What is personalization? Marketing. What is there in the Facebook? You can market the products in Facebook. Okay, Facebook charges a lot of amount for posting automation. Okay, they'll market it,
Hello.
they'll give in 1 minute hundreds of impressions, depends on the budget you are allocating in a particular country or particular location. So for that, what they do, they are estimating this particular advertisement, how it can run. They will do a test series for 2 days or 3 days. Let us say, if I am having a 10,000 budget, daily 1,000 rupees if I am spending for posting my video and educating the users and bringing them for my coaching services, I'm going to create one ad service, and ad I'm going to create, I'm going to release that as an advertisement. So Facebook will do different combinations in 3 days trial test. Okay, beta testing,
Mm-hmm.
they call it, I think. Okay, so for that, what they do, they apply with that advertisement and how many users are seeing in that scope of the scenario. Like, let us
Okay.
say I have selected some audience in US and in India. Some particular cities I have given it. So
Mm.
it is going to post it and see the sense, then catch that data. Then later it is going to post to another people, set of people. So I am also giving a criteria. What are the who are the audience? Audience should be DevOps, Cloud, ML, such kind of technology people. They need to see this ad. No other people need to see. Then that impressions are going to be given to that particular users only. How they are going to identify when you create the Facebook ID, they are going to ask which field you are belonging to, which technology you belongs to when you create the Facebook ID. Obviously, we're going to give that kind of parameters, and also we're going to update in the profile what roles we played in the past also with like a profile only. But then
Mm.
it is going to catch from the names, and for those people only it will show that. When it shows, if that person clicks it, it means this kind of audience are very much interested to know this kind of video content. Then it is going to collect the
Yeah.
data, it sends to deep learning. Then it is going to train the models, it is going to create the model. Like, what is that model? Predictive analytics and marketing personalization. So after 3 days of beta testing, it will release data. Yes, in these 3 days, I got some 5 leads. These people are interested. These people fill the forms. In the
Mm-hmm.
form, I'll get the name, email ID, such kind of content. Then it is going to release as ad, which I have given for total 15 days. Within 15 days, 3 days are over and the beta testing. Then later 12 days, it is going to run the ad. So how it is going to run? Basing on the 3 days trial run, it got the data. It created its own modeling for personalization and predictive analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it creates the graph also. Graph means who are all the users are, what are the age limits, or what are the locations. Geographical wise also it gives, and age wise also it gives. It can give profession wise also. Combinational graphs can be there. Okay. So, making it a popular choice for researchers and developers working on deep learning projects. Here are some features and components of PyTorch. What are those? Dynamic computational graphs. PyTorch utilizes dynamic computational graphs, meaning that the graph is generated on the fly as operations are executed. What are the operations here for my ad? Operations are, it need to give impressions, demo, show the ad, then they need to click on that. That click rating also they need to collect it, right? Then obviously those are the operations, user operations. According to that, it is going to collect the data. That collected data is going to shown in the graphs. Okay. This allows for more flexibility in model building and debugging and compared to start computational graphs used by some other deep learning frameworks. All these, whatever I discussed in the flow, workflows, all are involved in the deep learning capabilities and creating some kind of frameworks, and it takes that kind of combinations to run the ad for next 12 days. Depends on the predictive analytics and how it personalized the marketing. Okay, so that is one example. Then another thing is tensors and operations. So Pytorch core components is the tensor, which is similar to NumPy arrays, but designed to accelerate numerical computations on GPUs. GPUs are nothing but like CPUs. It is called general processing units, and if you take big data kind of thing, they use GPUs more with high memory, high RAM, and high processors, high-end processors basically in virtual machines also. So PyTorch provides a wide range of mathematical operations that can be applied in tensors, making it easy to perform complex operations. It means it is connected to the tensor applications from
Mm.
PyTorch. It means PyTorch is connected through dynamic computational graphs by taking the TensorFlow graphs. It means if they are working with PyTorch, definitely there is a TensorFlow application running.
Mm. Mm. Oh,
Your
okay.
migration need to collect the data for all those things.
Okay.
Application you are using PyTorch or only TensorFlow. If they say PyTorch, okay, you should be using TensorFlow also because you need to transform the data, models data,
Mm-hmm.
PyTorch, right? PyTorch
Yeah.
personal features are first thing is predictive analytics. This one is personalization. It doesn't have a translator.
Okay.
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 Next one, automate differentiation. PyTorch includes an automation differentiation library that enables developers to compute gradient of tensors with respect to given loss function. So what it is doing when it is going for deep learning about the ad, that Facebook spends daily $100 or $1,000 for me. Let us say assume $1,000. But one day it burned my money. As a customer, I felt hurt. It did not get the lead. Okay, in the beta testing. So those are the losses actually. Those losses it is going to show in the graphical presentation in a negative colors, minus minus like that. So it means
Mm-hmm.
differentiation also it brings up in the graphs. This is essential for training neural networks using techniques and back propagation. So it means how it is performing ad, is it performing exceptionally or it is degrading kind of thing. That need to be given in the graph also. So and PyTorch automatic differentiation functionality simplifies this process. How it is going to simplify? If any negative thing is coming in one day, first day, second day it is going to update that
Mm-hmm.
algorithms. You do this way, this way, this way. It means combinational trials it is going to see. It is going to censor it basically. So how it is censoring? Predictive analytics or past data. Let us say yesterday it spent number of impressions in these locations. Then one lead also did not come. Now what I am supposed to do? I need to change a scope. Scope means extending to different other locations, maybe other people also, not to the same people. It replans all those things in the algorithm itself. In the that is the thing. Okay, automate differentiation means the neural network module is PyTorch provides the
Mm-hmm.
torch.nn module for building neural network architectures. Developers can easily create complex neural network models using predefined layers, activation functions, loss functions, and optimization algorithms. Actually, if you see in Facebook ads, all these all are embedded in the ad itself. So when you
mm,
are running that, you can see from the graph, you can see from other features also. Okay. So module facilitates model building and training in a model and flexible way. Yes, obviously. So next one is community ecosystem. PyTorch has a vibrant community of developers and researchers who contribute to its continuous growth and improvement. The PyTorch ecosystem includes libraries and tools for various tasks such as computer vision, natural language processing, reinforcement learning, and more. Popular libraries like Torch Vision and Transformers extend PyTorch capabilities for specific domains. Basically, these are the services it has got, and those are coming from these modules, libraries, basically PyTorch libraries. Okay. So
mm,
overall, PyTorch is widely recognized for its user-friendly interface, efficient GPU acceleration, dynamic computation capabilities, and strong community support. Its intuitive design and powerful features have made it a preferred framework for many machine learning practitioners and researchers seeking to build innovative deep learning solutions. So, if you see uh, TensorFlow is a replica of the machine learning techniques, except language translation and
mm,
uh, speech services. Here, it has got natural language processing also. It has got computer vision, and also it includes speech services also in PyTorch. You got the difference, right?
mm. Yeah,
Means if company is using only PyTorch, it means it is related with social media, the application. Okay,
okay,
majorly,
yeah, yeah,
majorly.
yeah,
Okay, so now about migration. For migrating your PyTorch code for generative AI conversion, you can follow a set of guidelines to ensure a smooth transition. Here are the steps to transform your code effectively. Understand PyTorch 1 to PyTorch 2. Same model. It is same
yeah, yeah,
approach. Like TensorFlow 1 to 2. You need to migrate it, then later on you need to fix the code, then APIs,
yeah,
then it need to be transformed to Azure the same way. So familiarizing yourself with the difference between PyTorch 1 and PyTorch 2 in terms of their behaviors APIs. This understanding will form the basics of for a successful migration process. Yes. Run the automated script for initial conversion. Similar to TensorFlow, PyTorch also offers scripts that can automate the initial pass at upgrading your code to the latest version. Utilize these tools and scripts to identify areas that need to be modified or updated compatibility. Basically, what happens here, you are doing a analysis of the code from version 1 to version 2. So there you are going to find some differences while migrating. That need to fix it, and you need to make sure the applications are running smoothly in TensorFlow 2.x once it
yeah,
is converted. Then after that,
mm,
you need to plan for migrating into Azure. Okay.
mm,
Then upgrade your PyTorch code for behavioral changes, understanding and implement necessary changes to your existing PyTorch code to adapt the behavioral differences introduced in PyTorch. This includes changes in APIs, tensor operations, and model building procedures. Basically, these all are coming from TensorFlow interfaces, APIs. It has got connectivity with the TensorFlow APIs also. So that also need to be compliant while migrating it. The APIs also. The fourth point is implement the new module structure. With the introduction of new features and changes in the PyTorch module structure, you will need to refactor your existing model architecture and incorporate the new model structure deferred by 2.x. This may include changes to be the N module, optimizer usage, and other core components. This is the checkpoints actually. We need to use it while planning for the migration, conversion from 1.x to
mm,
2.x. One is what are the TensorFlow APIs we are using in this and how we can transform them to PyTorch 2.x also compatibility purpose. Then
mm,
Azure data input and processing. Adjust data input and processing. Update your data input pipelines and pre-processing code to align with any changes in data handling and processing methods implemented in PyTorch. Basically, you have you have training model, you have deep learning. Those are the repeated models they are running. If you recollect our discussion in the Facebook. So now as a user, I'm going to modify the criteria. I'm going to add another set of users. No, I need system admins also in my audience. Then that is going to be another scope. So it is going to remodel that. How it is going to remodel? First, it is going to do the deep learning. Then after that, it is going to train the model. After that,
Mm-hmm.
model deployment will happen. It. Then for that purpose, here we are reviewing, modifying the training loops and evaluation code also. So from the user perspective, if they change the scope or criteria, that is going to be applied here also. Refactor training loops, evaluation procedures, and model validation code to accommodate any changes introduced by PyTorch 2.x, such as adjustments in the way training, validation, and test procedures are handled. Basically, these all are the deployment activities. If you see ML deployment activities, you have all these things. If you recollect our TensorFlow discussion, okay. Then seventh one
Mm-hmm.
is validate results and ensure compatibility. After the migration, thoroughly validate the results to ensure the code is behaving as expected and delivering accurate outcome. It means thorough testing is required here while migrating from 1.x to 2.x. Okay, it is important to perform extensive testing. Okay, following these guidelines, you can effectively migrate your PyTorch code for generative AI conversion, ensuring that it seamlessly integrates with the latest features and capabilities offered by PyTorch. Okay, now here in the context of PyTorch application, Azure offers a variety of services and tools that can be leveraged to support development and deployment and management of machine learning solutions specifically for PyTorch applications. You can use the following services with Azure to enhance your AI development. This is the migration plan or migration approach I can say. Okay, so Azure machine learning, how we are using Azure machine learning provides a comprehensive environment for developing, training, and deploying machine learning models with support for PyTorch. This service offers tools for data preparation, model training, hyperparameter tuning, and model deployment. It enables you to run PyTorch models to scale using Azure's infrastructure. Basically, what happens when you are taking that PyTorch applications, you are going
Mm-hmm.
to transform into Azure by deploying those models into Azure. While deploying, it will ask what code you are going to deploy. Then, if you give PyTorch, it is going to work for data preparation, model training, hyperparameter tuning, and after that, deploy. It
Mm-hmm.
is converted into ML, Azure ML,
Yeah.
with that process. Okay, so Azure Databricks provides a collaborative Apache Spark based analytics platform that offers built-in support for tuning PyTorch based machine learning tasks. It allows data scientists and engineers. This is the same process what we discussed for TensorFlow also. Azure Databricks needs some kind of data, and also it needs to work with machine learning techniques. Okay, so deep learning use
Yeah.
cases along with powerful distributed computing capabilities it has got with Spark, Apache Spark. Then what is Kubernetes? Azure Kubernetes Service, AKS offers a managed Kubernetes container orchestration service that allows you to deploy, manage, scale containerized applications using Kubernetes. AKS support PyTorch model packaged in containers, providing operations flexibility for AI applications built in with PyTorch. Let us say the PyTorch applications needs GPUs. When
Mm.
you use the GPUs, the cost is more for the VMs.
Mm-hmm.
That cost can be saved with the containers.
Okay.
So let us say this particular code has got specification to use particular VM operations. Then you are
Mm-hmm.
transforming into ML model. From ML model, it is already converted into Azure setup. Or if you want to use Kubernetes, from Kubernetes also directly you can transform or and deploy it into Azure. So
Mm-hmm.
if VM is there, that is going to be converted into container.
Yeah.
Okay, it means there are various methods you can migrate the applications into Azure services. One is with this one, machine learning. Another one is with the Databricks. Third one is with AKS. Then fourth one is cognitive services. So while typically associated with pre-built machine learning models, APIs, Azure Cognitive Services offer capabilities and can complement Pytorch-based solution. For example, computer vision API can be used alongside Pytorch to perform image analysis and processing tasks, demonstrating the ability to integrate Pytorch with the broader set of AI services in Azure. If you see the Pytorch, this one, what are the services we have? This is designed by Facebook guy, right? In the beginning, if you see, it
Yeah. Yeah.
is having graph capabilities. That is one thing. Another
Mm.
thing is
Mm.
it has got automatic differentiations, the algorithms differentiations, basically the
Mm-hmm.
neural network modules. It means these all are related with Pytorch algorithms, built-in algorithms. It means that code is going to be transformed. If you are using TensorFlow applications, they can be migrated directly into the Azure services. Azure services means you can use those Tensor applications to transfer directly to ML, Databricks, Kubernetes. There you have to give
Mm-hmm.
specifications instead of PyTorch, TensorFlow code. Okay, and cognitive services also has got TensorFlow facility to I mean the compatibility, right? So that is the easiest way. So, but PyTorch wise, it works only for
Mm. Yeah.
recognition, okay, like computer vision service purpose. Okay.
Mm.
So by integrating PyTorch with these Azure services, you can extend the capabilities of PyTorch applications, ensuring scalability, performance, efficiency, and ease of management for your AI projects. These services are designed to empower developers, data scientists to build and deploy PyTorch-based AI applications within the Azure platform, supporting a wide range of machine learning use cases. It means it is not completely going to be converted into Azure services. PyTorch code will be running in the Azure services still. But if you want to convert that into Python, yes, that can be converted. It once it is functioning in Azure, right?
Mm.
You got
Yeah.
the difference here. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
PyTorch application directly we can transfer, we can migrate it without converting into Python code or Azure setup. It has got compatibility.
Okay.
Okay, I will stop it.